Well, for me, I just love light. You know, people are attracted to light, and I think throughout my career, I've tried to, even when it was sports, I would try and look for the best possible lighting situations. Shaft of light coming in to the arena or something, or the stadium, you know, where John Elway maybe is handing the ball off or something like that, and he's just caught in this shaft of light, and everything else is dark around him. I've always sort of felt that if you want a picture to really look interesting, uh, you should only light part of it. Sort of a Rembrandt type of approach to things. And light painting is sort of the antithesis of that. It's just uh, basically you're revealing your subject with light. However, much light you decide to use is, of course, up to you. And I tend to try and make it a very painterly quality. They're usually long exposures, long being anywhere from 5, 6, 7 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. We did some the other night that were like 40 minutes in length, and that gives you a lot of time to illuminate your subject with mobile light sources, not flash, but mobile light sources. If it's very tiny, detailed shot, it could be just real tiny pen light, little snoot on it maybe, narrow the light down, only reveal part of your subject with light if you want it to look interesting. And that could be all the way up to the landscapes that I do, which are with larger 2 million candled spotlights. And you try and sort of shape and contour the image and the subject with light. And I love doing that, you know, and they're always very striking images. They're very different. You know, there's something today to, you know, photographer, the goal of the photographer is to make a different kind of picture today. Doesn't necessarily mean a better picture, just different, you know, because editors want to see something new, and light painting is certainly a way to do that. And I think that was sort of the idea, I think, when Rich brought me in on the Arlington book, and I became, to my knowledge, I think one of the, if not the first, certainly one of the first photographers to ever go in and document Arlington National Cemetery at night. Everything I did was, so to speak, after hours, and we did everything from very small, detailed images that were light painted up to rather large, you know, acres and acres, entire sections of the cemetery with light painting. And it turned out to be a very gratifying, I mean, just a really emotional project for me, because it didn't take me long to realize that for the first time, people whose loved ones were buried there, their husbands, their sons, their daughters, you know, wives, whatever, all of a sudden they would see the complete picture of Arlington. What's it like at night? Are things being taken care of? Is it as beautiful at night as it is during the day? And I think the light paintings accomplished that goal. Which was evident in the amount of emails that I received after the book came out. Dozens and dozens, and it actually ended up being well over 100 emails, just thank you, almost like thank you cards, that just said that they were so happy to see how beautiful it looked at night, and it wasn't uncomfortable, you know, to be in a cemetery at night, that it was actually just gorgeous landscapes, and that everything was just perfect and pristine. Yeah, things started out slow. You know, I started doing light paintings before digital really had taken hold, so I was doing them on film. Very, very difficult then, because there was no feedback. We couldn't see the picture instantly, of course. By the time you got the film processed, got it back, it was, gee whiz, how long was the exposure? What did I do? How much light did I put everywhere? Well, digital changed that whole process. I started out real small. I'm just a big fan of the Western heritage and the cowboys of the West, and I started doing a lot of you know, Western memorabilia, so to speak: spurs, cowboy boots, saddles, hats, and so forth. And mistakes were made along the way, but all in all, the process was really a lot of fun to do. Each time I'd make a light painting, a picture would come up on the back of the camera, and I could see the strong points. Here are the successes of this particular image, and I could see, whoops, that didn't work at all, so I'd do it again, and it would take 20 or 30 tries to get one that I really, really liked, that really seemed to